Hey you guys, I'm going to be making a bunch of videos about this book, Facing Love Addiction, which is so great. It's brought up so many things for me. It's written for people who are really love addicts and love avoidance at the extreme. However, people can be all the way along the spectrum. The point I just want to make tonight in this quick video is that if you're in a relationship with someone who is love avoidant to any degree at all, you don't even have to be a needy person. You can be a pretty stable person, as I consider myself to be, and then being in a relationship with the love avoidant and thinking that that's normal is a problem, because those people will break your heart and traumatize you. And the only way that you can probably stay in a relationship like that is to find a coping strategy that isn't necessarily healthy, because being in a relationship with the wrong person can change your life for the worse. Let me repeat that. This is the point I want to make tonight, is that being in the relationship with the wrong person, like even someone who is avoidant, I'm not even talking about abusive or alcoholic or cheating on you, just someone who's avoidant, who's afraid of intimacy, who's afraid of being present with you. Unless you're also avoidant, this relationship can bring you down and it can traumatize you. And I'm going to say, being in a relationship with anyone, whether it's a friend or a boss, a spouse, a child, a partner, that is not, that doesn't care how you feel, and that doesn't have healthy boundaries and good self-esteem, is can bring your life down, or at the very least it can traumatize you. And it's like having a scab and they just keep breaking it open, and you may not realize it because you're used to that, or you think that's all you deserve. If you're unfulfilled in your relationship, it could be that you're super needy, but it could be that you're putting up with someone who is not treating you right. And, you don't have to put up with 25 years of an unfulfilling marriage like I did to get to that point, because just reading that book has brought up a lot of my wounds, and listening to some music tonight on the radio on the way home from my dance class, it's just not bringing up a lot of stuff again for me about things that I allowed because I thought I should put up with it, or I thought I should be okay with it. But the fact that these songs are still bringing up pain and painful memories is letting me know that, why was I okay with that pain? Why was I willing to put up with it and never address it? Let's also take the case of Johnny Depp and AH. She drug him through the mud for years. He went for her because she comes on all charming. She's a classic narcissist. She comes across all charming to lure people in, and then the daggers come out and she smears you through the mud. And he regrets the day, I'm sure he regrets the day he ever met her. But again, he chose her, okay? And when things got bad, he chose to stay with her. And this is what I want to tell you guys. If you're in a relationship where you're feeling pain, I urge you to go talk to someone to find out if there's something in you that's unable to handle a relationship, or if you're with someone who's bringing you down. There are a lot of people out there that are just toxic, period. And there are other people out there that just aren't good for us. So for me, being with an avoidant person is very harmful to me. It's very traumatizing to me. But for another avoidant person, they could be perfect. A needy person feels suffocating to me, but to another needy person, they could be perfect. It's so important, to start tuning into how you feel around other people, and if they add to your life or subtract from your life, and then to tune into what's my part and what's their part. And there's some of us who always blame ourselves. It's not always our fault. Sometimes we're just in the relationship with the wrong people, and then you just have to be willing to go cold turkey. But often it's good to just talk to someone and kind of figure out for yourself whether there's some personal growth you have to do in terms of not getting so triggered by the people around you, or whether you're just putting up with bullshit, you know. And that's all I wanted to say for tonight. Thank you for watching my video. I guess the point I'm trying to make is be careful about the people you choose to be in relationship with, because they can bring you down and really ruin your life and your reputation, like AH did with Johnny Depp, or they can emotionally traumatize you, like if they're a narcissist or they're an avoidant, or, you know, if they overspend your money or they cheat on you, or you know, if they're always reactive and going off and you're walking on eggshells and you're constantly tense. It's better for me, in my opinion, to be alone than to be with someone who doesn't, who creates chaos or drama or pain. So that's, you know, in our society, we really put relationships up as this thing that can make us complete. But I think most relationships just cause a lot of pain. That's what I really think. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer here. Thanks for watching my video.